Whenever we encounter a situation in which we know we can help, yet refuse to do so because we do not want to be involved, that is the perfect time to think to ourselves, is this something that we want to be done to those closest to us? In the last 50 years or so of American history, we have seen a great social shift taking place when it comes to same-sex partnerships and marriage. LGBTQ communities all around the country and the world have campaigned endlessly in order to be recognized. However, the movement has received some substantial backlash, mainly from religious groups and people who do not believe in same-sex relationships. As mentioned before, the main opposition for sex relationships comes from religious entities or individuals. Now, the question stands in, are these people justified in their ideas because they are backed by their beliefs, or should LGBTQ people fight back because of their right to simply be happy? It is very difficult at times to simply pick a side of an issue without first considering both sides. Everyone in this country has the right to go against and be vocal about their dislike for a certain viewpoint or lifestyle. It is imperative for democracy for those viewpoints to be respected regardless of the content of them. Religious freedom in this country is perhaps one of the most highly protected rights there is because in this country, religion forms a huge part of everyday life, which is completely independent to which religion you affiliate and align yourself with. Personally, it is of utmost importance to fight for what we believe in, and if those beliefs and values come from religion, then they must be protected all the same. Just because you choose to not live your life in the same parameters than religious people does not mean that you get to dictate how they practice their religion. On the other side of the argument, the same considerations must be taken when dealing with someone who belongs to the LGBTQ community. They must be respected for their life choices and not judged based on preferences. Much how religion and its practice is so safely guarded in this country, the right for people to be happy and exercise all of their freedoms just like anyone else, whether they believe in any god or not, should be a priority for anybody to defend as well. There is no doubt that gays, lesbians, and bisexuals and others who belong to the spectrum are often mistreated by society simply because they are different, and different can be scary. Most of their religious backing that is used to repeal same-sex relationships stems from traditional values that religion is known for. They are more conservative in nature because a lot of the evidence that they utilize to support their opinion comes from verses within the Bible, written thousands of years ago. High family values, senses of morality, and conservatism are important factors of religion, and all of these are threatened by the LGBTQ community in their view. On the other hand, many progressives and liberals within certain religions do accept and fully support the freedom to marry and pursue these relationships. In order to solve this division that plagues the country, the most important thing is to acknowledge the fact that we have one. Religious individuals often like to think that they are in fact right because they rely on their Bibles in order to judge what is wrong or what is right. But on a more human level, the right thing to do is to look at a person for what they have to offer rather than their sexual orientation. Classes offered to adults and parents that are struggling with their religion and their child's sexual orientation can be a very good solution in order to reduce the abuse that occurs within families. If parents can be tolerant to their children, then they will be more susceptible to not discriminate on the streets to people that they don't even know.